In today's journey, we invite you into a world where autumn whispers through antique corridors, afternoon sun kisses embroidered curtains, and time slows beside flickering candlelight and velvet armchairs. This is a sanctuary filled with European nostalgia, where heirloom treasures mingle with soft fall textures, where music floats from aged gramophones, and each corner tells stories of old-world charm and intimate comfort. Welcome to Whispers of Europe, an escape into vintage elegance, layered romance, and cozy fall warmth. One, velvet parlor with antique brass accents. Imagine stepping into a velvet-swathed parlor where rich burgundy armchairs embrace you like an old friend. The walls, wrapped in warm taupe paint or moody damask wallpaper, serve as a backdrop for antique brass accents that glow softly like candlelight against dusk. Fall branches, plucked fresh and resting in vintage alabaster vases, create sculptural arrangements that feel effortless yet poetic. A gramophone hums quietly in one corner, and a tasseled lamp spills amber warmth across a weathered side table stacked with hand-stitched notebooks and poetry bound in linen. Embrace the beauty of patina. Tarnished brass candlesticks, worn velvet cushions, slightly creased books. This is not perfection, but romance in living form. Let the scent of bergamot tea and dried clove warm the room, while velvet curtains drape dramatically, pooling onto the floor. This corner feels intimate, like a secret kept through generations, a timeless haven where autumn settles softly and luxury whispers instead of shouts. Two, French countryside kitchen with harvest warmth. Your dream fall kitchen unfolds in muted French linen tones, where distressed ivory cabinets and glass front cupboards cradle porcelain teacups like delicate heirlooms. Wooden beams bring countryside character overhead, while copper pots hang proudly, catching golden morning light. Picture a stone countertop sprinkled with flour, a warm tart fresh from the oven resting on a cooling rack, and a vase of olive branches softly arching above. Striped linen towels hang from aged brass hooks, and wicker baskets house apples, chestnuts, and warm baguettes wrapped in soft muslin. Terracotta pitchers hold dried hydrangeas, and a rustic cutting board becomes your seasonal altar. Pears, figs, a jar of honey, and a handcrafted butter knife waiting to serve slow weekend breakfasts. Wooden stools, slightly imperfect and deeply loved, invite quiet comfort. Here, fall arrives as a sensory symphony. Cinnamon simmering on the stove, a crackling loaf being sliced, and sunlight dancing across textured plaster walls. A kitchen not staged, but lived in beautifully. 3. European reading nook wrapped in tweed and wool. A cozy reading nook that feels plucked from a 1920s European townhouse, where tweed blankets, wool cushions, and dark wood bookshelves create a scholarly sanctuary. Layer classic patterns, herringbone throws, tartan pillows, and a quiet rug aged by time. Vintage sconces offer soft light, casting amber pools across old marbles stacked unevenly, each spine whispering stories of centuries past. Hang framed botanical sketches alongside sepia-toned photographs, the paper edges curling just slightly. A deep armchair, upholstered in warm olive or rust, welcomes you like a familiar embrace. Let a ceramic mug of chai steam beside you, while a brass bookmark waits between aged pages. A peaceful stillness lingers, just the faint tick of a mantel clock and the rustle of leaves falling outside the window. It's a retreat for thinkers and dreamers, a place where autumn and imagination intertwine, and the passing hours feel like gentle companionship. 4. Collectible china and candlelit tea table. Fall tea rituals become sacred when served atop a petite round table draped in lace and candle glow. Picture mismatched china collected over years, fine porcelain with gilded edges, delicate floral cups and saucers that tell stories of Parisian flea markets and small English villages. Arrange a silver tray with dried rosebuds, cinnamon sticks, and honey in a tiny crystal bowl. Layer seasonal pastries, fig tarts, scones studded with herbs, spiced pumpkin financiers dusted lightly with sugar. A vintage teapot releases fragrant steam, and embroidered napkins rest beneath mother-of-pearl spoons. Candle holders in brass and cut glass flicker, their light dancing across the table and illuminating gold leaf edges. Beside you, a worn armchair draped with a knitted shawl invites long afternoons of conversation or solitude. This is tea as art, nostalgic, slow, and intimate, where every sip feels like stepping deeper into autumn's embrace. 5. Romantic fireplace mantle with Baroque touches. A European fireplace is a season's heart, dramatic, romantic, endlessly comforting. Surround yours in carved wood or white stone, then crown the mantle with gilded frames, softly aged oil paintings, and tall tapered candles in antique brass holders. Add dried roses and autumn branches layered in ceramic urns, allowing natural shapes to cascade elegantly. Stack vintage books, their pages slightly faded, and tuck a cameo jewelry box beside them for a hint of feminine charm. Lean an oval gold mirror above, capturing flickering firelight and multiplying warmth across the room. On the hearth, place a basket filled with wool blankets and birch logs tied gently in twine. Let music drift from a phonograph or soft classical speakers. The fire crackles, candles dance, and the atmosphere feels cinematic, a setting where letters could be written by hand, where whispered conversations linger, where time hums softly like falling leaves outside. 6. Curated anti-gallery wall with fall portraits. Transform a blank wall into an emotive autumn gallery, curating frames as thoughtfully as memories. Mix ornate gold frames with thin ebony borders, each holding maps, botanical prints, handwritten letters, watercolor countryside scenes, and sepia portraits that feel beautifully lost in time. Anchor the collection with warm earth tones, deep amber, ivy green, burnt umber. Let pieces vary in scale, arranging them with a collected over decades feel rather than perfect symmetry. Below, place a wooden console layered with old books, a small marble bust, dried eucalyptus, and vintage glass taper holders. The lighting should be soft, perhaps a brass picture lamp or small pleated shade nearby. This artistic corner doesn't merely decorate, it breathes. Each frame whispers history, each brushstroke and paper crease inviting reflection. Like strolling through a quiet European museum in autumn, this wall becomes a portal, contemplative, nostalgic, and endlessly comforting. 7. Country Manor bedroom in butterly cream and plum. For fall nights wrapped in stillness, create a bedroom that feels like a countryside manor cocoon. Begin with creamy linen bedding, soft as morning fog, and layer in plum velvet pillows that deepen the mood like twilight skies. A quilt in muted florals drapes casually at the foot, inviting cool evenings with a cup of lavender tea. Place a carved wood side table with lace doilies, a ceramic lamp with pleated shade, and stacked classics, Austen, Bronte, and Wilde, waiting to be revisited. Let drapes pool generously to the floor, framing windows that overlook trees turning gold. A single sprig of dried lavender rests on a silver tray beside cut glass perfume bottles. The air carries hints of cedar and vanilla. No modern clutter, only quiet dignity and romance. Each night feels like sinking into history. Each morning slow and graceful, like breakfast served on porcelain with honey and warm milk. 8. Vintage music corner with violin and gramophone. Imagine a sentimental music corner, reminiscent of European salons, where artistry lived in every detail. Place a polished violin on a stand beside an antique gramophone, its golden horn catching warm afternoon light. A stack of classical vinyl records waits beside embroidered cushions and a tufted bench upholstered in muted sapphire or forest green. Lace curtains drift softly with autumn breeze, and handwritten sheet music rests open on a rustic piano or music stand. Add carved candle holders, tiny glass vases with dried baby's breath, and a softly worn wool rug underfoot. This is not merely decor, it's atmosphere shaped by emotion. Even in silence, the room hums with memory. Waltzes once played, songs practiced through seasons, evenings wrapped in candlelight and melody. Whether you play or simply admire, this corner honors artistry, patience, nostalgia, and the beautiful quiet of fall. 9. European garden terrace with autumn tea moments. Transform your balcony or backyard terrace into a romantic European escape touched by autumn. Use wrought iron cafe chairs draped with wool throws and a small mosaic or marble bistro table topped with rustic pottery mugs, figs, and biscuits dusted in cinnamon. Layer potted olive trees, miniature roses, rosemary, and trailing ivy along railings or rustic crates. Above, string gentle cafe lights or hang a lantern candle to mimic Parisian evenings. Clay pots hold dried hydrangeas and preserved herbs, a meeting of garden life and fall nostalgia. Add a wicker basket with spare blankets and let an old linen tablecloth flutter lightly in the breeze. The world feels far away here, replaced by subtle scents of rosemary and warm bread, cozy conversations, journals written slowly, and quiet morning light dancing through leaves turning russet and amber. It's your intimate European autumn cafe right at home. 10. A lace-draped dressing table and perfume ritual. A delicate dressing corner brings soft femininity into autumn days. Begin with a carved wooden vanity, gently distressed and topped with lace runners. Display crystal perfume bottles gleaming like captured sunlight, alongside silver-trimmed mirrors and velvet-lined jewelry trays. Add dried roses, tied in silk ribbon, brass brush sets, and ivory candles that burn softly during evening rituals. A vintage stool upholstered in floral tapestry rests beneath, with a soft throw casually draped for comfort. The ritual unfolds slowly, brushing hair, choosing a pearl hairpin, spritzing warm vanilla and bergamot, sipping tea between movements. Surround this sanctuary with framed botanical prints, small porcelain dishes holding rings, and a vase of dried lavender. Autumn meets elegance here. Gentle, romantic, almost cinematic. It's where mornings begin with grace and evenings close like a whispered poem. (11) Rustic farmhouse dining with linen and harvest decor. A farmhouse dining space evokes autumn's harvest at its most soulful. Think long wooden tables marked by age, layered with linen runners in soft wheat or dusty rose. Scatter brass candlesticks, amber glass bottles, and seasonal fruits, pears, grapes, pomegranates, arranged in antique bowls like still life paintings. Ceramic plates with scalloped edges sit atop woven placemats, and mismatched cutlery adds charm. Surround the table with wooden spindleback chairs, each draped in cozy throws. Overhead, a wrought iron chandelier flickers with warm candle-style bulbs. Add a loaf of crusty bread on a wood board, rustic cheese wrapped in paper, and olive oil in a small earthenware dish. Complete the setting with dried florals in faded colors and linen napkins tied in jute. This is fall dining that feels natural, humble, and heartfelt, where meals stretch slowly and laughter lingers like perfume in the air. 12. Old World Library Corner with Trunks and Tapestry. Curate a corner that feels lifted from an aristocratic European estate, moody, intellectual, deeply comforting. Floor-to-ceiling shelves stand beside vintage trunks stacked as side tables, topped with lace-trimmed doilies and brass-rimmed candles. A tapestry or needlepoint artwork hangs above, capturing countryside scenes or Renaissance motifs. Choose a high-back, leather or velvet chair in deep coffee or moss tones. A tartan wool throw rests nearby, ready for cool evenings. Let books overflow. Hardbound classics, leather-spined encyclopedias, faded travel journals. Add a magnifying glass, globe, and ceramic teacup resting on a saucer with chipped charm. This nook isn't just decor, it's ritual. It invites handwritten notes, slow reading, quiet thinking, autumn leaves rustling against windows, and the tender hush of pages turning. (13) Heirloom bedroom desk for autumn letters. Celebrate the nostalgic magic of handwritten letters with a bedroom writing desk styled with old-world charm. Choose a wooden desk with curved legs and brass handles. Add a crystal inkwell, fountain pens, parchment paper, and sealing wax in deep crimson or forest green. A vase of dried hydrangeas sits beside a candle with lace trim base, gently melting as you write notes or journal reflections. A porcelain dish holds stamps and miniature scissors. Place a dainty lamp with pleated shade and let soft amber light fall on handwritten envelopes. Drape lace along the desk edge or hang a cameo-framed miniature portrait above. Each evening, this corner becomes your quiet escape, where thoughts slow, emotions breathe, and fall feels poetic in every stroke of ink. (14) European front entry with walnut and wreaths. Welcome autumn gracefully with a warm, European-inspired entryway. Choose walnuts or dark wood console tables paired with vintage gold mirrors and pleated lamps that cast soft evening light. A small bowl holds brass keys and dried lavender sachets. Add ceramic vases with eucalyptus, velvet pumpkins in muted shades like olive and mauve, and trailing ivy in terracotta pots. Layer a warm Persian-style runner beneath vintage umbrella stands and lever-handled baskets filled with cozy scarves and wool gloves. On the door, hang a wreath made from dried roses, wheat stalks, and twilled ribbon. Even in brief passing moments, this space whispers hospitality. Elegant but grounded, autumnal but timeless. #15. Candlelit bath sanctuary with lace and marble. Transform your bath into a romantic European spa retreat. Use lace-edged hand towels, marble trays, and crystal jars filled with bath salts, scented with lavender and bergamot. Antique brass faucets gleam softly, and candlelight reflects in the mirror like tiny stars. Scatter dried rose petals around a clawfoot tub. Place a small side table with a teacup and novel, and hang sheer curtains that sway with gentle breeze. A soft classical playlist hums in the background. Allow eucalyptus to hang from the shower head and a porcelain dish to hold bars of milky soap. This is where long autumn evenings melt, slow, fragrant, and luxuriously quiet. Vintage autumn design is not about perfection. It is about feeling. Its history softened by candlelight, textures that comfort and ground you, heirlooms with heart, and slow rituals that honor the beauty of change. In every corner, warmth breathes gently, whispering stories of Europe, romance, and time treasured. Let this season wrap your home in tenderness, nostalgia, and elegance, a sanctuary where fall lingers long, softly, and beautifully.